How does it feel to be a black girl in a predominantly white space? Sorry if I look this crusty, I just came back from school. I really wanted to do the first yapping session on something that is really dear to me. I grew up in a white and black spaces, but my family, people say that my family is really whitewashed. I was raised in this context where at school I was with white people and at home I was with black people, but black people that are considered whitewashed. I just wanted to share my experience on how it is to be a black girl in a white space. The first thing is you have to keep a mask on because you don't want to fall into stereotypes. That thing, guys, is really tiring. You don't want to fall into the stereotypes. So basically, at a very young age, I was conscious of how I express myself, how I walk, how I talk, how I dress, and that shaped me till today. Really cautious of how I am. At school, I try not to be the stereotypes, and it's really tiring because when I was young, I was really sunny and extrovert. I would talk to everybody until I went to middle school, and that sunny side of me was crushed. So I quickly became really quiet. I had to be cautious all the time because if I'm not, people will say that I look mean, that I am intimidating. When you don't want to fall into the stereotypes, you easily become a people pleaser. For quite a long time, I remember I wanted to be everybody's friend, and I became a real people pleaser. When I say real people pleaser, I was looking like a slave. Like, people would make me do things like, oh yeah, can you get me this, can you do this, can you do that, because I would say yes. I was scared of falling into that stereotype where, you know, angry black woman and stuff, which is not normal, you guys. The second thing that really affected me as a black girl in a white space is that you forget that you're beautiful because you're not the standard. You forget that you're beautiful because you're not the standard. And for me, it was really hard to accept, and I will blame myself a lot of time, like, why am I like this? Why am I not like that? Why don't I have like this kind of nose and stuff? And I will blame myself for things that I'm not even responsible for, you know. And it took me a lot of time in therapy to change that mindset. Then the third thing is you have to work twice as hard as everybody just to get the same results, not even the same, like sometimes below. And you do that just because you want people to see your worth. And this causes a lot of black kids to become really competitive and have toxic mindset because of this. You are always told to work twice as hard as a white person because you're not seen as the same because you're like less worth than a white person. Okay, this one resonates with me a lot. You will always be the dove. If you don't know what is a dove, let me explain to you. My notebook. So a dove is a designated ugly fat friend. Even when you're not fat, you're just a dove. And that was me, and this is still me. You are always the friend that everybody comes to when they want like your friend's number and stuff. People just talk to you because you're friends with someone. It's a weird feeling, like knowing that boys only talk to you because of your friend, because they want your friend number, because they want to like get to know your friend. And it's so weird. People have to stop doing that. It messes with your brain, actually messes with your brain so much. Then the last thing is you are always the joke. Your looks are made fun of constantly. In high school, it's okay, like people stop doing that, but in middle school they really went hard on me. They will make fun of my nose, they make fun of my lips, they will make fun of my curves because I had curves at a very young age. And the one thing that was really hard for me is when they will make fun of my hair And that really messed with me a lot because, and now I just struggle with my hair, letting my hair breathe, going out with my fro. This is something that I really struggle with. I guess that was it on how it feels to be a black girl. I shared some of my experiences because I want black girls around the world to be seen, to know that you're not alone in those hardships. And I swear it will get better once you leave that environment and you find more people like you and more people that just loves you for who you are, no matter what skin color you are. Okay, bye.